Cue Dave and Ryan in 3, 2, 1.
It's Dave and Ryan's movie review.
Sponsored by the Plan Z Diet.
All right, welcome back to Dave and Ryan's movie review, brought to you by the Plan Z Diet. Last week, we started recording our reviews again, and it's mostly because Ryan wants a little bit of freedom when we talk about some of these movies if they're garbage. So I've been told I watched this movie, and I'm pretty sure that I will be spending some time bleeping some stuff out of this. But if you want the full review, head on over to our YouTube channel. That is Dave and Ryan's movie review, and the review is there in all of its glory as Ryan is probably getting ready to rip this movie a new one. Dear Santa, Jack Black, Post Malone, Keegan-Michael Key. I liked him in it.
Yeah, he played a typical Keegan-Michael Key.
Yep. And then Hayes MacArthur was the dad. The only people that might remember or know Hayes MacArthur, there are two stories of people. One would be people that have seen She's Out of Your League. And he was the Marnie's boyfriend.
Okay.
Or if you have ever watched How I Met Your Mother. He was in a few episodes of How I Met Your Mother as the sportscaster that Robin decided she was in love with.
Yeah, the Knicks don't deserve his love.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, Dear Santa, rated PG-13, 1 hour, 43 minutes. It's on Paramount Plus. A kid, first of all, we're going to make fun of a kid that's got dyslexia because he meant to send a letter to Santa and it went to Satan.
Yeah, well, this kid has more than just that problem.
Well, he does, but we'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll psychoanalyze. How's that?
Psychoanalyze.
So anyway, Jack Black shows up as Satan and tells the kid that he will grant him 3 wishes. The kid still thinks that it's Santa Claus. It's not. And that's just kind of where the whole movie starts.
Yeah.
We wanted to watch this movie because people were just going insane. I wanted to watch this movie.
Shit?
Let me change it. I wanted to watch this movie because people were just going insane over the fact that you're telling a story about a kid who sells his soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Don't you watch cartoons?
Yeah, it happens all the time. Jeez.
Yeah.
Lighten up, Karen.
Read a book.
But anyhow, he let's see. First wish was the girl.
Yes, yeah.
Second wish was to help his friend with his teeth. And the third wish, and Ryan's going to talk about the huge plot hole that was created by what ended up being the third wish, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, so the kid is just new to town. You hear at the beginning, do you ever really find out what happened? His brother his brother was killed.
Yeah, his brother.
And they moved to a different town.
Yeah, you don't.
You never find out what happened, though. Do you?
No.
I assumed it was just like he got hit by a car or something like that because throughout the whole movie, the mom says the dad blames her for the brother getting killed. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm just assuming by this. Who knows? Don't go into it.
Maybe it was a stabbing.
Maybe he just went down the wrong alley at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ate some bad sushi.
Maybe. Nobody knows. Could have been anything. Maybe he got
child obesity.
Maybe he got hit by one of those rocks that the guy from The Oath threw. That's probably it.
That was definitely it.
But we never know. But anyway, it's just the story of this kid trying to make his way, his friend, helping out his friend, getting the girl to fall for him. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, any girl will fall for you if you take her to a Post Malone concert.
Yeah,
and that's what happens.
Yeah, that's a whole another nutshell we will go to.
So, I don't know. The end of the movie, I think we talked about this today. I think it was one of those things that they realized how many things they screwed up in this movie. So we're going to try and make it right.
Yeah.
We're going to try and make it right. So with that, I'm going to turn the time over to my friend Ryan.
What's your score?
I'm going to give it 2.
Okay.
2 buckets out of 5. And I will let Ryan go, and I will elaborate if I feel the need to.
Well, we will have a discussion.
That's
about
right.
It. But this movie was absolute shit.
Okay.
Let's just put that on the line right now. It was horrible. So it was directed by Bobby Farley, one of the
Yes.
Farley brothers, which has an okay track record.
He does.
You know? He did Dumb and Dumber 1 and 2. He did Kingpin, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Something About Mary.
Yeah, Something About Mary, Hall Pass. Recently, he did Champions. And then he had a slew of this horrible movies like The Three Stooges.
Uh-huh.
Horrible. So it was an okay director. It was written by 3 people. I think that is where this has gone horribly wrong. It was written by Ricky Blitt, who wrote The Ringer. So he's written a few episodes of Family Guy. Peter Farley, one of the Farley brothers. Dumb and Dumber, Something About Mary. Ricky Stanichino, we've talked about that. I know you guys talked about Ricky.
We did.
Also, new to this group is Dan Ewan. The only thing I can really find with him was Plays with Fire was like the only thing I kind of heard of. So
do you think they told him, hey, you've got Plays with Fire under your belt. Take this one.
yeah, so those are the 3 writers. Something happened. I don't know. They're like, I have this golden turd. Let's sell it to children. And that's what they did. It looked good. They had C. Kim Miles as the cinematographer there. He's done some episodes of Arrow, The Flash, which you've probably seen all those. And
I have.
just recently, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
out now. He did that one. But
Fantastic.
something went horribly wrong with this movie. It was so bad. So it starts off with this kid who's dyslexic. Well, you don't really find out he's dyslexic until like a little ways into
Well,
the
that's
movie.
another thing. It's we have to. The parents have to be politically correct.
Yeah.
It's, what is it? Learning difficulties.
Yeah, he has learning difficulties. The father wants to straight up call him.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but it's an Amazon movie, so they can't be crucial. I can say it. The kid was fucking stupid. And then, so he writes a letter to Santa. The kid's 11 years old, and there's this whole debate that they have about should a kid his age believe and all this. But his mother loves Christmas, and it makes her happy. So he's going to write the letter. And, of course, his dumbass writes Satan on it because, hey, it's a kid's movie, and it's got to be funny.
It is. Yes.
And so Jack Black shows up, who surprisingly looks like Santa Claus.
He does.
Yeah, he's got kind of like a red leather vest and the pants and the bushy beard, but he's got his little horns.
He's got horns, but that's why he wears the hat.
Yep, that's why he wears the hat. And so he's trying to take this kid's soul, and so the kid needs to make 3 wishes, but there are some rules that have to go. The first rule, big important rule, he can't change the past. He can't make the War of 1812 not happen.
He can't bring his brother back.
Yeah. Nothing, he can't change the past. He can't have Hitler assassinated. It's just not going to happen. Can't do it. And so he tricks the kid into getting the girl that he likes from school to be interested in him. Not fall in love, just interested.
Give him a chance.
Yep. And so, he goes and explains that, giving you a chance, you can still mess it up. And so he gives them some freebie wishes.
Yeah, I don't.
He gives them Post Malone tickets, like
Yes.
the VIP ones. Like it's where what they say in the movie. That's where
Mama
Posty sits.
That's right.
And then they hang out after the concert.
Well, before too.
Yeah, and before. And they're playing beer pong.
That's right.
So kid drinking, yay!
We're checking off all the boxes
Just
here.
checking them off. And he's surprisingly really good at beer pong.
Well, of course he would be.
Yeah, his dad was in a frat, so
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
that just makes everything, yeah. So, first of all, who's letting 3 11-year-old kids go to a concert by themselves? Especially a Post Malone concert.
Well, they didn't know. The parents didn't know. Because remember, Jack Black picked him up because they told him that the best friend had
Yes,
cancer.
but his best friend, how did he get out of the house?
Well, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And he sends the best friend to go sit up in the nosebleed sections.
You're on your own.
While the kids are in the VIP section. And so these 11-year-old kids are just chilling at the Post Malone concert. I don't know if you've ever been to a Post Malone concert or seen any footage. There's a great meme I love about that. It's Post Malone on stage, and a girl is flashing him, and he's just got his jaw drop. You're letting 11-year-old kids go to this type of concert.
They're going to learn somehow.
Yeah, so after that, his second wish is to help as we talked about, his friend's teeth is all really
big.
He's got like beaver teeth everywhere.
He's got like Walter Matthau, Mr. Wilson teeth from
his teeth are all fucked up.
Yes.
So magically, they're just better the next day, and of course, nobody suspects a thing. The best friend knows that Satan's there, and with the wishes and all this, but they don't put two and two together.
Right. Can't.
Yeah. Of course, and it's because everyone's just oblivious, and the parents think the little kid is mentally insane.
Yes. With the help of Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, they hire a
nuts.
psychiatrist or a child psychiatrist or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what his title was, to come over and speak with him. And he's very weird, and it was just his whole part. It was kind of funny, but it was just like, the hell you doing, dude?
Yep. No, I agree with that.
Yeah. And then for his last wish, basically his parents are going to separate. He overhears them fighting in the kitchen after they thought he was going to go, I guess, like on a killing rampage.
Something.
Yeah, because they keep overhearing that tonight's the night or something like that. Well, basically, he had a date with a girl again, and they go and abduct him. Yeah, no one does anything to see two grown ass people run into a carnival area, grab a kid and run out.
Nope.
And throw him in a car. Nobody says a damn thing about that.
Right.
They're just like, oh, hey, look at that.
Yep.
Nothing. And then, his last wish, he wishes for his parents to stay together, but it happened naturally.
Yes.
And then Ben Stiller was a great Satan, I will say that.
He was, because we got a, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Jack Black was not the devil.
Nope.
He was a lower level demon.
Yep.
And come to find out that there's some funny stuff that comes out of that.
Yeah, their whole interaction.
Like when he says, you screwed the pooch on this one. He goes, I did, but that was at one time, and I was going through a thing.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I
don't know if this is a kid's movie. Is it supposed to be a kid's movie?
No, because it's rated PG-13.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a teenage movie about little kids.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I'm not 100% sure. What are you giving it?
This movie was dog shit.
Okay.
I'm going to give this one popcorn bucket.
One popcorn bucket out of 5.
It was horrible. Yeah, and then the big plot hole that we talked about.
Yes.
At the end of the movie, he brings his dead brother back to life. And the family knows, but nobody else in the world knows.
Nobody else knows.
Yeah, because something happened between the kid and the girl, and the best friend called him on Christmas Day, FaceTimed, and was like, I did you a solid, and I talked to the girl, and she's going to give you another chance because I told her about your dead brother. And then he just like jaw drop, and the kid's in the background, and then it ends.
Yep.
So broke rule 1,
Brought a dead brother back to life.
And then like Jack Black was like the angel on top of the tree. So did he become an angel? No, this movie was confusing, stupid, and I hate it.
Every time that this movie confused people, an angel got its wings.
Yeah, something.
All right, so
if you're going to see a movie, don't watch this one.
It's on Paramount Plus if you
watch it.
want to put yourself through it.
No, don't do
Dear
it.
Santa. It's only an hour 43 out of your life.
Oh, God. And that I won't get back.
That's true. You're not going to get any
I
of the
hated
time
this
back.
movie so
You're not
much.
going to get this time back. You just spent 10, 15 minutes talking about it. You're not going to
But
get
I
that
had
back either.
fun tearing it up.
That's all right then. All right, when we come back, Golden Globe nominations came out this week. Try and say that 5 times fast. We're going to
Golden
talk
Globe
about that
nominations.
on Dave and Ryan's movie review, brought to you by the Plan Z Diet.